Right, guys, we're back in Raceroom. We're in the 2014 Volvo for 2013, 14 and 15 TCR cars around Suzuka. Now, probably not my most exciting race, but it was really a case of jump in, do like one qualifying lap, and then it was race time. Which Raceroom's brilliant for, by the way. Really works well for that. So that's what I kind of use the sim for. It's very much a jump in, race, enjoy it. That's what this game's for. And then, yeah, so we hadn't driven it much before. Very quickly learned that it's either oversteer or understeer. Doesn't seem to be any in between in this one. So, without further ado, get to the footage and you can have a look. We have got launch control. Right, here we go then. We're near the back, 10th out of 13. We haven't had much time to practice, so hopefully some pace comes to us as we go through the race. As we face the wall of Hondas and a couple of Chevrolets that are in front of us. In the mighty Volvo. I say mighty, but it's with me behind the wheel, it's not so mighty. We'll just settle in. There's normally a bit of death in the first lap, so you want to try and keep it easy, keep it steady. There we go. There's a death as promised. I think a round wheel will be easier in these rather than the GT wheel I've got on, but we'll try that next time. I say next time, when I've actually gone and bothered to buy a quick release for it. Don't know if you can save more than one wheel profile on this game. So one good thing about like iRacing is you can sort of bind the controls to the car, so if you have a wheel you use for a certain car, you just plug that one in and the controls should be bound. But hey ho, we're not talking iRacing, we're talking Raceroom, and we're up to 9th. I haven't even really looked who's on the grid. Ah, Ben from the Brocker Sim Racing's here. We won't catch him. I mean, currently we won't catch anyone, but let's hope we can find some stability and some pace as we progress into the race. I know it's only 15 minutes, so I do love Suzuka though. Doesn't seem to matter what class of car I drive there, I just enjoy it. This is a bit of a pig though. This is like snap oversteer, touch the throttle, and massive understeer. And it's just like on the on the knife edge between the two. I'm sure there is a sweet spot. Let's just keep trying to find it. Gave him a little touch into there. Nothing life-threatening though, it's alright. Right. Understeer, understeer, understeer. Oversteer, understeer. This car's evil. I think a nice little drive in a touring car, be nice and sedate, bit of front wheel drive, nice and easy. Oh. Not in this bad boy. Third gear's not the right gear for that corner. Oh, the oversteer. Understeer even. It's swapping between them so often I can't actually work out which one's which. And again. I need to start sticking to one sort of car and series because I'm losing so much rating at the moment. Not that I really mind. I'm not in particularly any competition with anyone, and it's a lot less pressure on you when you go into a lobby and you're the lower rated guy in there. These guys with all their big ratings. Stuff to prove, stuff to lose. Me and my 1.6k, which is pretty much where I am on iRacing as well, so. And to me, Raceroom's just is much more like, don't know whatever it is about it. I can take it a lot less seriously while still taking the racing seriously. So like tonight I've literally jumped in, did qualifying, they were my warm-up laps, and we're racing. I think the modern touring cars are probably better. They're like 2019, the 18, 19s and 20s compared to these sort of 13s, 14s, 15s I think these are. And they're just a lot more wild. Like that was awful. Probably would help if I got like tyres up to temperature or something, but I have not got the pace of everyone else in this race at the moment. I think it's fun though. Like, I say, even just trying to predict what it's going to do next. Is it going to oversteer? Is it going to understeer? It makes a fantastic guessing game. Oh dear, man. Every now and then it feels like I might have the pace to catch this guy. And then I don't. Which is annoying me. Maybe I should try one of the other brands of cars that everyone else seems to be driving. Generally, if no one's driving the car you're driving, there's a perfectly good reason for it. Oh, there goes Nick. He's part of the, I think they're all like SBC community. Good little Discord, actually, if you like Raceroom. I'll try and drop the link in the description below, if they let me. Which I can't imagine they wouldn't. You never know. You'd have to have a look down there and find out if they did or not. I haven't joined in this. They got a Sunday night touring car championship. I missed last week's one because I was, to be honest, I was hungover and recovering from a party. And I'm getting too old for partying these days. So the recovery time is a lot longer. It's like rather than trail braking, it's like trail throttling. And that's probably not a thing, but little dabs of it do seem to try and keep the back end in check. Don't know how I'm half a second down this lap already. But it is what it is. I've had some great battles with Nick, who's now behind me in a few different series. I think we had a fantastic battle round here in the GT3s when they were here on Raceroom. Went on for a few laps. I think I also saw him get launched over a pit wall once, so not by my hand. I hasten to add. See, it's just like it can't make its mind up what it wants to do, oversteer or understeer. I don't even know if there's a way of tuning that out, or it's just a case of getting used to the car. Braking distance seems to have got a lot longer. Probably the... That's not too bad, it's like 10% tyre and 13% on one wheel. Not even sure how long we've got left, to be honest. Oh, someone's taken a shortcut there. I normally do this in third, so I think fourth's probably a bit too high a gear. Right, turn, 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 there we go, we got some grip. Look at that, it's like, nope, I'm going off there. There's the tiniest dab of throttle as well. And just lights the front wheels up and it goes straight. You can feel it all in the force feedback though, which is nice. You can feel... In other words, you can feel the load transfer, as it were. Oh, I feel like Raceroom probably has the best force feedback at the moment. I get on with most systems, but I think Raceroom probably has one of the best. Are we going to catch this guy? I don't think so. We've obviously got another lap though, so let's keep going. Turn. Go. Got the tongue sticking out, I must be concentrating. It's probably the best I've done that so far in this car. Yeah, deserve that one. Not too worried about my safety rating as such. Okay. We're definitely not going to catch him driving like this, but I can definitely not drive this car. I mean, obviously I can get it around the track, but there's too much going on for me. Like, I need a car that's quite predictable with its handling, and this is not. In fact, this is the complete opposite of that. This is... does what it wants when it wants. I don't even mind cars with, like, bad handling. Just, as long as... it doesn't matter if it's massively oversteery, fine. If it's massively understeery, fine. But I can't deal with this mixture of the two going on. My tiny brain cannot comprehend it. Imagining this lap, or maybe one more. Probably this lap, I think. And then we can get out of this death trap. To be fair, we haven't binned it quite just yet. I mean, there's still time, but... if these two take each other out, I'll get an alright result. But that's about the only way I'll get one. The bar's green, but the delta is going up. Now it's going down a bit. Now it's going up again. To be fair, thousandths of a second don't really matter at the moment. I need it to be going 5 or 6 tenths in the green. We might get one more out of this. Well, they are 25 seconds behind the leader. It's a massive amount. Oh no. Not quite. Well, I don't think I made even one on-track overtake then, so can't really claim that as a successful race. But, you know, it's the way it goes sometimes.